What's up, guys? Back at Thrill House of Terror. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, and I hope you all are doing well. And tonight's video is a story I found online. I just got done reading it. So, this story is about a woman who encounters a man in a yellow raincoat. So yeah, the title for this video is going to be different. I'll give it a name after I end the video. But yeah, this story does involve a woman who encounters a man wearing a yellow raincoat. And she's from South Korea. So let's get started. In South Korea, there was a woman who lived in a different place. She also had a kid. She had a daughter and she had a husband. Her daughter and her husband, they all lived together. And the woman loved her husband and her daughter so much. So the husband had to go to work, and he kissed his wife and his daughter goodbye before he went off to work that day. The woman and her daughter was at home all by themselves in some type of place. I don't know where she lived. Probably in an apartment or a house. I don't know where she lives. But I know she's from South Korea. One day, the woman and her daughter took the elevator. So yeah, her and her daughter took the elevator. And suddenly there was a man who came into the elevator. She can see that he was wearing a yellow raincoat. And he was wearing a yellow hat on his head. And she couldn't make out his face because he was looking at the floor. And he probably did not want her to see his face. And her and her daughter went downstairs for something when they took the elevator. They got back in the elevator, and so did the man. For some reason, this man was making her feel uncomfortable because he had a yellow raincoat, and she could not make out his face because he was staring at the floor. He was face down to the floor. So she got off the elevator with her daughter. They both got back into their place. Okay, for some reason, the man was standing by the elevator. I think he was watching her go back to her place. And she was really uncomfortable about this. So here's what she did. She pretended to talk to her husband on the phone, even though he was at work. That way so the man will look like the man can see that she was talking to somebody on the phone. So yeah, she did pretend to talk to her husband on the phone. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So yeah, she did pretend to talk to her husband on the phone. So she was saying, please let me in. There is a man wearing a yellow raincoat. He seems to be staring at me and my daughter. Please open the door. She said to her husband on the phone. But she was not talking to him on the phone. She was just pretending to, so the man can see that she was talking to somebody. Okay, okay, here is what happened. The man started walking towards the woman, and she was trying so hard to get her door to open. She pushed in her passcode to get back in her place. The man was almost closer to her. So finally her door unlocked, and she slammed the door in the man's face. Her and her daughter was both safe in their place. So yeah, she did manage to slam the door in his face. Oh, wait. I forgot a part in the story I remembered. She let out a scream and she ran back to her place and the man was following her. So yeah, that's the part in the story that I remembered. So yeah, she did manage to slam the door in his face though, before she probably could call the police. Wait, in the story, it didn't say she called the police. So she looked through the peephole. The man in the yellow raincoat was still standing there, and he was holding a knife in his hand. She was absolutely terrified. She wanted this man to go somewhere else, cause he was making her feel scared and uncomfortable. So yeah, he was holding a knife in his hand, and she still could not make out his face. So she looked through the peephole. The man was nowhere to be found. He was gone, so she breathed a sigh of relief. So she sat down on the couch to look at some TV. And there was a news report on TV saying they found a man wearing a yellow raincoat. This man had killed 20 young women. So yeah, he murdered 20 young women. So yeah, that is pretty bizarre and terrifying too. That he killed 20 younger women that he was way too old for. So yeah, he was way too old for them. And he was arrested by the police for killing young women. So yeah, someone actually did call the police because someone saw this yellow raincoat man. But at least someone called the cops on him. So yeah, the woman was happy that the man in the yellow raincoat was gone and he was in jail, because he did murder 20 young women. That was way too young for him. And I know he was way too old for them. So yeah, it's pretty terrifying that he did all that stuff to the young women. So yeah, the woman never saw the man in the yellow raincoat ever again because he was arrested by the police for killing 20 young women. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this scary story. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And smash that subscribe button if you guys haven't already, because I post every single week. So yeah, be sure you smash that subscribe button so you guys don't miss a new video I put out every single week. So yeah, I think this was the perfect story for tonight's video. Don't y'all think? And what would you guys do if you ever encounter a man in a yellow raincoat? So yeah, what would you guys do if y'all encounter a man in a yellow raincoat? So let me know down below what would you guys do if this ever happened to you guys. And you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye. And stay spooky. Peace.